Done installing my new Koso rx1n replica. It's those gauges you get for like 65 bucks off eBay. Um, my stock speedo went out, so I bought a new cable for it. Suzuki DR200 cable fit perfectly. That wasn't the fix. It still didn't what's it called, function properly. So I went with a whole new gauge setup. They wanted to charge me 120 for the stock gauge. That would have been easy plug and play, but I wanted something a little bit fancier, so I went with this one. Just got everything done, wrapped up, and electrical taped up, and all the connectors are good, and got all the plastics and stuff put back on. My bike did not come with in the manual, this bike did not come with a wiring diagram, which was kind of shitty because most bikes do. So it was a lot of guesswork and a lot of just know-how, kind of tracing wires and going, oh, this goes to this goes to that kind of thing. But it came out really good. The gauge looks nice. All I did to mount it was, if you can see there, that's the stock gauge. The original gauge frame is I just gutted it. I just took the plastic piece out so I could use the mounts, and I drilled into it and then put some rubber washers on the back end. It's not the most clean thing. I mean, it works when you're looking at it like this. It looks like it's meant to be that way, but you can still see the, like, right in this area and that area. You can see that there's what's it called? The old frame still there. But the only thing I don't really like that I did on this was I mounted it too close to the key right here. It's kind of hard. You got to kind of push up on it and then it kicks on. But there it is. It always boots up like that. Goes to like 199 and then goes back to 0 like it should. But it keeps the odometer. I've only rode it for a kilometer so far. I heard there's a way you can switch it to miles. I got to figure how to do that between the function buttons. But as you can see, the park and neutral button work just fine. Headlights on, so all that's good. To mount the magnet, all I did was take a dab of JB Weld. As you can see, there's my drill hole. I was trying to drill through it. It's stainless steel, but it's a cheaper grade. And I went through like 2 or 3 drill bits getting through that shit. I mean, I don't have obviously the best drill bits, but I just a little JB Weld, a little dab right there, and it sticks. I mean, it's on there. It's not coming off, you know. So, and if it does, you just go get a regular magnet that should work just fine. Here's the sensor. All I did was drill 2 holes, as you can see, and zip tie it. I mean, there's probably cleaner ways to do it. This is a budget build kind of thing, so I'm not going to go too crazy on it. But that's a new Exeon headlight I put in there, so it's a little bit wider than normal. But as you can see, everything functions as it should. High beam kicks on the gauge. Turn signal, as you can see, there's another turn signal in this corner. It's kind of hard to see because it's kind of already lit up. Must have a bulb out in the rear, but yeah. So no biggie there. Start it up for a second. It's a little loud because it's in the garage, but you can see this, what's it called, tack work. And off. So all that stuff works. Yeah, it's a cool little gauge. You know, I set the time on it. It only goes in military time, if you can see that. Which kind of sucks. So right now it's 150, but other than that, it's pretty cool. You know, that's the water temp. It also can switch between a fuel gauge function. This bike obviously isn't high tech enough to have water temp because it's air cooled, and there's no what's it called, fuel level gauge inside the tank. So that's never gonna get hooked up. But that was the only thing I could not get going. But sorry, phone keeps freezing for some reason. Other than that. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it, you know. I mean, it functions as it should, and like I said, the only thing I really don't like is I mounted it a little too close to the keyhole. But other than that, it's totally doable. You know, it's just a matter of, I mean, if you had like more of a name brand bike, this gauge comes with a diagram. It's pretty easy to follow. It's like, you know, red and black is the tachometer. You know, red is obviously positive, black's negative, and there's a green for ground. A secondary ground, which is kind of cool. It's pretty easy to wire up if you've had any type of, you know, electrical skills. It's not that bad. But I got this one, I think, for 60 bucks shipped to my door from China or Japan, one of those countries. So anyways, I'm pretty stoked about it. I would definitely recommend it. We'll see how long it lasts. You know, I plan on putting some miles, so I will definitely see how it does over time. But pretty stoked so far. You know, it looks cool, kind of goes with the bike. You know, and I got a little shorty exhaust on there. That's why it sounds so loud. But other than that, it's cool. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below.